I'd like to invite us to explore the difference between self-compassion and self-pity. Important distinction. So I'd like to say a couple of words about them and before we start the practice. So one distinction between self-compassion and self-pity is that with self-pity, there is a sense of it's only me. I'm the only one. Poor me is having this problem, this pain, this sorrow, this grief. Poor me. And there's a sense of isolation. There's a sense of closing in, into collapsing into our problem. And there's a sense of, there's the tenderness, but there is not so much both strength to support ourselves, but also there's a sense of isolation that I'm the only person in the world who's having this problem. Poor me, poor me. Energetically, it feels really weak, as if we're fallen into a bottomless pit and there's no way to get out. Energetically, that's what it feels like, can feel like. Versus self-compassion can have a sense of tenderness and care and love for ourselves, meeting our challenge, our sorrow, our pain. And yet there is a sense of common humanity that I'm not alone in this, that there are others elsewhere in the world, in this very moment, or there have been people in the past or will be in the future. This is a part of the human condition. And that's one distinction. And the other one is there is a sense of, as we've brought into many of our practice sessions, there's this sense of self-parenting, that there is a sense of strength, there's a sense of care. So there's a sense of strength that cares for ourselves. Sometimes in our practice, we've invited the image of the Buddha or the Kuan Yin, or any other manifestations or archetypes of compassion as a source of strength, as a source of support. And many times we've actually brought a sense of strength from within, as if, for example, we've done practices where we've supported the younger version of ourselves with self-compassion, or a wiser version of us supports us. So there's this sense of support, strength. It's not the sense of collapsing into, oh, this is hard, this is hopeless, and it's only me. So those are a couple of distinctions to bring in. And if you ever find yourself falling into self-pity, near enemy of self-compassion, it's okay. It's okay. It's not a sin. Simply notice that, oh, it's become really isolated. This practice of self-compassion and care for myself feels really isolated, feels isolating and separate. And the vision has become really narrow. Simply notice that with care, and see if you can expand it, extend it with to the feeling of common humanity, that I'm not the only one.